were supposed to find the silver star in our game, but I couldn't see it. It was actually on my hat.
No wonder you couldn't see it, but make sure you see God's blessings in your life. It's a great day here at Keys for Kids. I hope that you're doing well. As always, my name is Zach, and as always, I'm glad that you're listening. One time when I was younger, my dad asked me to mow the lawn for him, but I was planning to go to a friend's house to play some games. I was so mad that I couldn't go to my friends, and I had to do chores instead. Now, for a while, my anger kept me from seeing what a great dad I have, and I couldn't appreciate what a blessing he is to me. And that could happen to you sometimes, too, when you fail to recognize the good things Jesus has given you. So instead, keep 1 Timothy 6:17 in mind. It says, God richly provides us with all things to enjoy. Our story today is called The Treasure Hunt. The music stopped, and Ellie frantically tried to sit down on the chair she had just passed. She was too late, and she laughed with the other kids when she saw she was out of the musical chairs game. Wearing brightly colored paper hats, the kids were having a great time at their Bible club party. Okay, kids, we have just one more game, a treasure hunt, announced Mrs. Weston. There will be a prize for the first one to find a silver star. The kids ran all around the yard looking for the star. They scanned the trees, poked around the flower beds, hunted in bushes, and searched the lawn. There was no star anywhere. Suddenly, Anna squealed in delight. Oh, I see it! I see the star! Ellie glanced at Anna, who seemed to be looking over her head. As she turned around to see what it might be, Paul ran up from behind her. I see it too, he said. One by one, the kids declared they saw the star, all except Ellie. Why can't I see it? She wondered out loud. With a laugh, Anna reached up and took the paper hat that had been perched on Ellie's head. There, on the bright blue hat, was a small silver star. Mrs. Weston came over with 2 wrapped packages. Anna gets a prize for finding the star first, she said. And to be fair, Ellie, this prize is for you since you couldn't see the star on your own head. And now, kids, it's time for a short devotional before you head home. Mrs. Weston directed them to all sit down on the patio. Ellie had the treasure and didn't even know it, she said. And we're all like that sometimes. We fail to see the treasures Jesus gives us. Let's see how many we can name. The kids took turns mentioning people or things they enjoyed, and Mrs. Weston nodded in agreement. Those are all treasures from Jesus, and let's not forget the greatest treasure of all, the sacrifice he made so we could have eternal life with him. Let's ask him to open our eyes each day to see and appreciate the blessings that he's given to us. Now, how about you? Do you have treasures that you've failed to see? Perhaps it's a family member, a friend, or a teacher God has placed in your life. Maybe it's your home, clothes, food, or the ability to do something well. What about God's greatest blessing of all, the gift of his Son, Jesus? Don't miss all the treasures God has given you. Ask him to help you see them, then thank him for them, and enjoy them. Our key verse is 1 Timothy 6:17.
God richly provides us with all things to enjoy.
And our key thought for this Sunday, enjoy God's blessings. Did you know there are 1.9 billion kids around the world and each one of them needs to hear about Jesus? You can tell them with the Keys for Kids Storyteller. It's a solar-powered audio Bible that holds a year's worth of Keys for Kids stories, perfect for you at home or to spread the gospel in other countries. Each purchase includes the cost to donate a storyteller to a child who doesn't know about being saved. Can you help just one other kid learn about Jesus? To learn more, go to keysforkids.org/storyteller. I'm Zach. Thanks for listening to Keys for Kids.